Amid Europe's energy crisis, even the EU institutions are tightening their belts. In the offices of the European Commission, the heating temperature was brought down by 2 degrees Celsius, as well as its humidification levels. This follows a reduction in total energy consumption in its buildings by 20% since 2015. The European Parliament has also lowered its temperatures, as well as reducing the lighting in its premises. The building is already equipped with solar panels and heat pumps, and in order to pay for soaring energy bills, the European Parliament also dropped 14 construction and renovation projects. But according to one MEP, a major issue regarding energy consumption still remains.
In that situation, I find it completely unjustified that the European Parliament heats and lights and has 2 places where we work and that we continue to travel between those 2 seats. I think for the time of the energy crisis, we should stay here in Brussels.
According to the EU's treaties, Strasbourg is the seat of the Parliament's main debating and voting sessions, which take place 12 times a year. MEPs who carry out their daily work in Brussels travel to the French city this week for the 2nd time this month. Strasbourg does have some clear historical roots, though, that some MEPs think is outdated, including as a sign of peace between France and Germany following the end of World War II. But a report released a few years ago now estimates that moving all parliamentary activity to the Belgian capital would save around €114 million per year, and also save a total of 19,000 tonnes of CO2 from being emitted annually.
I think in 2022, our relationship between France and Germany is strong enough that we can now afford 1 seat of the European Parliament. The Parliament wants this, but we unfortunately cannot decide it. It's the governments, particularly the French government, preventing us from taking that decision. If the European Parliament could decide by itself, I think tomorrow we would have 1 seat here in Brussels.
In January 2020, MEPs voted in favour of asking EU countries to agree to a single seat for the European Parliament, but failed to specify if it should be in Brussels or in Strasbourg. Chris for Pictures Euronews, Brussels.